and welcome back to another monthly favourites. We're going to run you through the products we've been loving in the month of February. Go.
Okay, first one. This is the Vinylux Top Coat, which is a total game changer. I was given this for Christmas actually, and I've been using it for a couple of months. And it's called their weekly top coat. The people from Vinylux will tell you that it's for use only with Vinylux nail polishes. They're lying. I use it over regular polishes, all different brands. At the moment, I've got an AC colour on. I painted my nails 10 days ago.
Shut up.
Not a single chip. Not a single
give you that?
chip. Yeah. This is an amazing top coat.
I'll have to investigate that.
Yeah, it's really good.
My first favourite, I've got a lot of MAC stuff in here this month. Obviously not sponsored, paid for it all with my cold hard cash. Side note, my actual non-favourite beauty thing is my new label maker. I've labelled all of my MAC palettes.
What a dream.
Oh, what a dream. Okay, so my favourites this month are Star Violet and All That Glitters. I've got them on my eyes today. I absolutely love them. I think they're really flattering. They've got just the right amount of shimmer with minimal sparkle. I just think they're... Do you not have that one?
I've never actually swatched it.
No, it's lovely. They're both really soft. This one in the corner
it's pretty.
is Naked Lunch, which I've had for a while. I don't love it, but I had an empty spot in the palette, so I chucked it in here. Not wild about that one. And this is Wedge, out of interest, which is also a nice cooler crease colour. It's not quite as warm as the other crease colours that I've got.
You can buy those actual palettes and the inserts from the MAC store in the Waterfront. I don't know which other stores carry them because I think it's a pro.
You can get them online as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next one is a mascara, and if you saw the first impressions video I shot a few weeks ago, then you will know all about this. It is the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One Mascara. Revlon have discontinued their entire range of mascaras and come out with, I believe, 5 new mascaras based on certain effects, so volumizing, definition, volume and lengthening, whatever. Anyway, and this is kind of the all-in-one. I haven't tried the other ones, I've only tried this one, and I've been using it the entire month. It's excellent. It's got a very different kind of brush for me. Very small and sort of oval.
Yeah.
It's very black, it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it stays on. I've got no complaints about this. Is it better than the Max Factor False Lash Effect? No, but it's worth a try. And I've heard that the other mascaras in this range are really excellent. So if you are looking for something new, then give that a whirl. It's really nice and obviously affordable. I have been using the Instafix makeup, but I haven't used it as much as the mascara, only because the coverage is a little bit heavier than I would like day to day, certainly in summer. I like something more like a tinted moisturizer. So that's the only reason that isn't in this video, but it is a wonderful product.
I'll carry on the mascara vein. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer, which I never expected to love because, quite frankly, adding a lash primer into your routine is a complete faff and is quite unnecessary. That being said, I really like this stuff. I've been using it almost every day. It's got quite an interesting wand, which you won't be able to see from this far away, but I'll explain it to you anyway, with longer bristles on this side and then kind of shorter ones to grip and then to pull through. It's really conditioning and softening, so I find that when I'm putting mascara on top, my lashes definitely feel softer, they look softer but fluffier, they don't feel as crispy. So an unnecessary product, but a lovely product, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think that I would ever say you need this in your routine, but it's a nice little extra if you're that way inclined.
Next up, I've got 3 eyeshadow palettes. These are the Morphe 35 pan palettes. I got these in the UK when we went in November. And I've got 3. I've got the 35D, which is this beauty, which is obviously lots of kind of rich dark colors, perfect for a smoky eye. I wore this to the Mumford & Sons concert. I had a sort of turquoise smoky eye. It was pretty rad if I say so myself. Then I've been using, this is the 35T, which is the one I've used the most. This is, as you can see, all more neutral shades, lots of golds and taupes and sort of dusky purples. It's such a good everyday palette. And then the third one I have is a 35P, which is the purple palette. So again, lots of lovely rich purples. I mean, look at this. And yeah, so really good range of colors. They aren't all created equal. I have to say that within the palettes themselves, some shadows are better than others. I tend to find the satin finish shadows are best. Some of the glittery ones are really rich and creamy, and some are a little bit dry. So within the pan you do get a little bit of variety and quality, but overall really good for the price. I think they were £22. I bought those on Cult Beauty. You can get them from a couple of other UK-based websites, and of course you can get them in the States as well, where they're even cheaper. But it's really, really nice quality, and I think having a palette with that many colors in it is so inspiring. And for me, one of the things I'm trying to do this year is use my eyeshadows more, because I tend to fall back on MAC groundwork or any kind of cream color to just quickly give my eyes some definition rather than using my eyeshadows. So that's forcing me to do that, and I love those. I just think the colors are awesome and just so much fun to play with.
Two more from MAC. These are two brushes that I bought. I know!
I always wanted it!
I know. Okay, so that is the 205, that's a lash brush, and this is the 130, which is a duo fiber face brush. This, I have to say, is probably the most game-changing brush I have ever owned. You know, if I'd seen it in the store, I would have been like, yeah, maybe. And then my instructor at the makeup course that I'm attending, he used it on one of the girls in class, and I was like, huh, okay. So I got myself, yeah, so you just, these are kind of really kind of harder bristles, well, firm bristles, they're not hard, they're very soft but firm, and you dip them into your mascara, and then you can really wiggle it onto the bottom lashes, or if you're doing mascara on someone else, which I did on the weekend, is you can use it to really get the roots, paint the roots without actually transferring mascara onto the lid, which is
Does it
amazing.
Like unclump lashes as well?
It's firm enough to actually comb through them as well, which is amazing. I cannot recommend it highly enough. I mean, especially if you are a makeup artist and you do a lot of makeup on other people, this helps so much. My next one is the 130, which is a duo fiber brush.
This as well.
I know. So just for reference, you can see that it's far more compact than the 187 and the 188, which are more splayed. I find these better for cream blushes and bronzers, but this is for foundation. Oh, it's so nice. Because it is more compact, it really helps buff the product into your skin and leaves a really glowy finish. Also really, really nice for cream highlighters, just for more precise placement.
So nice.
Absolutely beautiful.
Next up, we've got a bit of skincare. The first is this facial hydrating oil from the Skin Creamery, which is a local brand. It's a very small range, they only have 3 products at the moment, and I went to the launch recently of this and their new cleanser, which is a powdered cleanser, which is also lovely. This is the thing I've had the most use out of over the past few weeks though. It is so glorious. It's a very, very lightweight oil. It's jojoba based, and it's got a lovely mixture of other yummy things like melon seed and baobab. The thing that's kind of unique about it is that you actually put it into damp hands, which I always thought was one of the like weird fallacies of skincare, where you know, putting oil onto damp skin helps retain moisture. I just thought that was rubbish and it diluted the product. And I asked the lady who created the product what the logic was behind that, and she said the formula, the oil molecules in this product are so small that they are designed to sink in very quickly, and adding a little bit of water in breaks those molecules down even further so that the product actually absorbs even faster. So that's how that works. I've been using it almost every single night and my skin really loves it. And I've even used it sometimes in the day with a little tiny bit of moisturizer over it. Doesn't sort of have, I don't have any issues putting makeup over it. It's gorgeous.
Well, jojoba oil is actually one of the best oils to prime your face with, incidentally, because it's really moisturizing and it causes very little, if any, irritation. So I've also been using this. I spray a bit of the Avène water into my hands, and then instead of using tap water,
I'm like budget tap water girl.
Yeah.
And also I've had this for, I don't know, 3 weeks, and there's barely an air bubble at the top. You use so little, and it's really affordable. It's just,
$2.85.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's awesome. And the packaging
and free
is beautiful.
delivery, so it's
very cool. Go check them out. I'll link it below.
Okay, next. Another Smashbox favorite. This is their new Brow Tech Shaping Powder, and this is in the color dark brown. When I wrote about this, I did say that I don't use it on its own, and that is still true. I use it in conjunction with a brow pencil or a powder just to bulk up my eyebrows a little bit, to give a bit more texture and a bit more kind of oomph. Using on its own, I mean, back me up here, it's
I think it's a product for people with a fairly dense amount of brow hair. Yeah. I've got the taupe shade, but I can't really use it. Even with other products, it's too powdery. I have too little brow hair.
The thing I don't like about it is you have to take it out like this, and then you have to tap off the excess onto a tissue, which means you waste so much product. So I try and like tap it in here so that I can save it, but I don't know how effective that really is. But I like using it, like I say, like I'll use the Smashbox Brow Tech matte pencil, which I love, and with a bit of this on top, and then probably a brow gel. You don't need 3 steps to do your brows, but if you're me, you do. So
no, Smashbox brow products in general are really good. I think that one just is for a specific type of brow.
Yeah.
My last favourite is another piece of skincare, and this is from Mario Badescu, which is available in South Africa, and we had no idea until very recently, and it's their vitamin C serum. So I've been trying to incorporate more antioxidants into my skincare because I do spend a lot of time in the sun. I have done a detailed blog post about how this works, and I'll link that below, but this is really nice. It's interesting because it's actually an oil. It's not just like a normal slippy cream or serum. So I just put 2 very small drops into my hand. I use it in the day, even though it says that you are supposed to use it at night. You can actually use it in the day. And then I just kind of rub my hands together and I press it into my skin. I leave it for a couple of minutes and I put my moisturizer on top. And I've got kind of combo oily skin. It doesn't make my skin any more oily. It doesn't, makeup sits really nicely on top of it. So it's a lovely product.
It's zingy.
It's also got hyaluronic acid in it, which is wonderfully hydrating, as you know. So that's a really good one. I'll link their website below and you can have a look at what else they've got. It's an amazing skincare range.
I've got 2 more favorites. I'll speed through them because I think this video is quite long. The first one is this Eucerin Dermato Clean Eye Makeup Remover. It's a biphase eye makeup remover and I just find it works like a bomb. It's affordable, it's effective, it causes no irritation. I like micellar waters for powders and shadows and stuff, but actually when it comes to mascara I need something with a bit more power, and this is where this comes in. It's fantastic. As you can see, I really like it. I'm almost finished it, so I'm pleased to report that this is fantastic. And then my other favorite, which is what I'm wearing today, is a nail polish from Essie, and this is in the color Plumberry. It's just a really nice, plummy
toe color.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, also things.
Yeah, I really like it. The formulation is really excellent. One coat is completely opaque. I think maybe the reason I love it as much as I do is because I haven't bought a nail polish for so long that all of mine were pretty stiff. They were just not applying well anymore, and then I bought this and I was like, oh, it's a dream, it's a dream, it's so smooth. It's a really lovely colour, great for all seasons I think, particularly as we are now earmuffs going into autumn.
That's it. Thanks for
watching.
watching. Please subscribe. See you next time.
Bye. Today I've got a tutorial for you, which is a look I wore to a black tie wedding that Julia and I attended recently for one of our very dear friends.